For the Warriors, one of the most competitive players we've ever seen in this NBA. Jimmy Butler eager to do damage as they prepare for the task ahead at Fiserv Forum. Warriors, Bucks up next. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Stephen Curry's out there with Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kuminga the pass to Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now, Giannis. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Chalk up 2 there.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Curry looking around. With some arc, and the shot goes down. Curry's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Trent. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Green with a screen on Rollins. Shoots the 3. Again, Curry missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to Giannis. On the wing, Green. Defended by Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Antetokounmpo against Green. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And that one misses.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Quentin Post. That one is no good. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Kuminga. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Butler's got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That one misses for Podziemski. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Basket counts. He's got 9.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
To the inside. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Pass to Trent. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And it's denied.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
Here's Podziemski. Oh, that's blocked. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th and field goal percentage. And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And Greg, that three-point percentage you talked about made them one of the hardest matchups in the league. They could do damage from all over the court.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Podziemski. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Outside, Green. There's a good screen. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It's tipped. The 11-footer. Curry dishes to Green. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Giannis has got 8.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Green. Horford kicks to Curry. Picked by Horford. The three. The shot by Curry, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's...
An absolute insane display of dribbling from Antetokounmpo. I mean, you can't take this guy lightly when he's got the ball. Mad handles for a guy of any size, but 7 feet tall. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Milwaukee. Curry is inside, covered by Rollins. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry, that time on the assist by Horford. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Turner. He's got 9. Turner with a screen on Curry. Rollins. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Green against Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. Here's Podziemski. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Podziemski's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Rollins. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Turner, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Podziemski finds Moody. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Rollins. Turner with a screen on Curry. Here's Rollins. It's good from the top of the key. Rollins got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Curry against Rollins. And here is Curry. He's got 9. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Free throw good by Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. And the Warriors also making a change. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And both free throws good for Curry.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Now here's Prince. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Anthony. Warriors with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. To the paint and stolen by Kuzma. Portis' screen on Butler. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The Warriors making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And stolen by Portis. Here's Coffee, and he drops it in from the low post.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Butler feeling out a bit. Driving in. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Prince, the pass to Coffee. Pass to Anthony. Down low. Kuzma can't get it to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Now Butler. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Shoots over Kuzma. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Taurean Prince is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Coffee in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Anthony. He has yet to score. And the 3 ball is good.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Horford. Now here's Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Anthony following the basket by Buddy Hield. Outside Portis fires for 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Left side Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. Horford with the screen on Anthony. Here's Podziemski. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Portis. He's got 6, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Green comes in for Amir Coffey. And Rollins subbed in for Taurean Prince. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
That's what you call just really good awareness from Buck. Finding a way to score even when the clock is working against it.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Anthony.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Curry with the bounce pass. Now, here's Moody. D right on him. Horford with the screen on Green. Back to Horford. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Whoa, what a finish!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Butler on the way. Covered by Giannis. Left side, Horford. Outside for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Anthony, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Moses Moody.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
First free throw is good. Trent's checked in for Portis. Fields checked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
That free throw, no good. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man!
Oh, my, what a play.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Taking a look here at numbers for Jonathan Kuminga, how he performed last season. Put up about 15 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Curry against Rollins. Curry dishes to Horford. Can't hit from in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Curry finds Butler. Healed outside. Up top, Curry. Lets it go. And the Warriors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Portis. And here's Giannis. Here's Green. From deep. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 6. Takes a step back. Healed the pass to Horford. Now Butler fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
Curry against Rollins. Outside Curry. They could use a bucket. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Giannis outside. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. Butler sees a gap and drives in.
That's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. On defense, the Warriors. 6-point game. They kick it out to Green. Uncovered. Yep, that one goes. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Inside, here's Rollins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Rollins hits them both. Warriors trail by 10. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pajemski. From outside, off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Trent kicks to Giannis. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Curry, wide open. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the double up Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Trent against Payton. Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Misses the layup.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
First one falls for him.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Quinton Post is checked in for Gary Payton. And both free throws good for Giannis. 1:07 left now here in the second. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Warriors trail by 14. Curry passes to Green. Rollins against Curry. Down low. Here's Post.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And Antetokounmpo is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Burns you with his scoring and passing ability.
With the step back. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball forbidden shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops throughout, running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we start making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime, and we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for Golden State.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Down by 12. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Jimmy Butler is out there with Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Trent with the wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Curry passes to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. By Green. Good on the bucket. Giannis has got 28.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Butler. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And they also showed up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Curry against Rollins. Curry with it. 23 points in the game. Just 2 to shoot. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Pass to Rollins. Antetokounmpo against Green. And here is Turner. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Outside, Kuminga. Now here's Butler. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Giannis. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Clock is at 3. 3-pointer. Butler. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. And they double up Giannis. Turner finds Trent. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Outside, Kuminga. Antetokounmpo against Butler. Back to Kuminga. Over Trent. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Giannis. To the paint. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. To the middle, looking for Kuminga. He gets it there, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Green against Giannis. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Off target with his three. Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. And here is Antetokounmpo. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Warriors trail by 20. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Warriors.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage and high volume shots.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Pass to Curry. Puts the move on. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Outside Turner, pass to Green, 6 to shoot. Trent kicks to Green. Tries again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the strength of Turner underneath the basket. This is a guy you don't want to mess around with down there.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Kuminga finds Podziemski. Outside Butler. It's good from long range. Butler's got 21 in the game.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Rollins. There's Green with the 3. Good on the triple. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bucks.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Over in the corner, Portis shoots over Kuminga. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Bucks leading by 19. Pass to Green. Here's Rollins. Portis a screen on Curry. Three-pointer. The shot by Rollins, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Turner's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Kuminga the pass to Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Milwaukee, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Free throw good, Green. And the Bucks with some changes. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Butler. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Green. Warriors trail by 20. To the wing right side. Hield from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Anthony. He's defended by Podziemski. Green kicks to Portis. Anthony looking it over from past the arc. And Moody pulls it down. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Anthony. From the baseline. It's stolen by Hield. And they're moving it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miles Turner, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Green. Moody heads them both. Bucks leading by 15. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Anthony, beyond the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Podziemski, covered by Anthony. Horford dishes to Hield. Pass to Moody. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Moody's got 5 now.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Portis drains both of them.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Right wing. And here is Moody. He's got 5. Healed with the bucket.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Hield against Prince. Hield kicks to Horford. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
It's stolen by Hield. Here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Payton. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Cole Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Podziemski with it. Anthony on him. Taken away by Anthony. Kuzma outside. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. It's Portis atop the key. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Portis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Milwaukee. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Outside Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well done that time by Butler. He's using the contact to get to the line, and he's an excellent foul shooter.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Butler. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Shot clock at 6. Butler against Giannis. Butler, no good. Bucks leading by 15. Giannis passes to Anthony. Podziemski with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Down low. Horford no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Nice shot by Portis.
Tell you what, Portis has been so focused on the offensive end, doing all he can to rack up points.
Here's Podziemski, covered by Anthony. Pass to Moody. Now Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Warriors trail by 15. Up top, Hield. Guarded by Prince. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bucks leading by 14. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 14. Butler in the corner. To the inside. Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Butler against Giannis. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims is checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Trent.
One of the top sharpshooters in the league, Gary Trent Jr., the guy you kind of expect to be at around 40% or better from deep.
Outside, Horford. Butler against Antetokounmpo. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point territory. Green with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Giannis up top. Covered by Hield. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Curry dishes to Horford. Hield the pass to Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 35 in the game.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Pass to Rollins. Now here's Turner. Good. He's got 25.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Hield against Green. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 11 rebounds in the game. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And Butler sends it back. Pass to Curry. And here is Hield. Outside Butler. And the shot is good. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, Butler's focus on the offensive end really giving him an edge right now. When he gets locked in like that, he can be highly productive.
Rollins the pass to Giannis. Here's Rollins. Cranes the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Bucks leading by 17. Pass to Trent. Bucks passing it around. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. Podziemski on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Clock at 6. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Curry so deadly from the corner.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Quentin Post is checked in for Golden State. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, thanks. Antetokounmpo against Green. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 15 to the middle. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Curry. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Rollins. Now onto the Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on Green. Now Turner wide open. Not gonna go.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga, hard to contain in the paint.
And he makes the first.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rollins. Now Trent. Curry with the steal. Now Kuminga. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bucks leading by 11. It's stolen by Green. Curry, 9 feet out, and it's good.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Green. Outside Trent. Now onto the Antetokounmpo. Outside Trent. Lets loose a three. The three goes down.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
Outside Kuminga. Now Curry. Butler. Oh, Butler draining the three.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
shooting two.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Giannis. Warriors trail by 11. Now here's Curry. Fires the three. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Warriors.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was the X factor for sure. He shored up so many areas for him, walking away with the triple-double.
And so the Bucks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.